audio is cut out and everything's blurred. The first hour, or not the first hour, the head right there. There. Get back in the fucking water, you bitch. Go. Shoo! No one wants to hear. Alright. Now that we got rid of him, we can show you the builds. So the build is... Yeah. I think right now, what are we on the build bar exactly? Oh, we're out of the build area. So let's get into the build bar and see what we are at currently. Oh, we're still out of the build area. Oh, my bad, I'm sorry. Right there. Right here. Now we'll be inside the build area. So funny thing, while we're waiting the build menu to load up, is that I woke up this morning and I checked out some of my YouTube videos, and every single one of my YouTube videos, barring with exception of maybe one or two, had a dislike attached to it. So the dislike button was pressed on every single one of my videos by someone I have no idea who it is. But yet they're going around and indiscriminately disliking every single one of my vehicles for whatever videos. So for whatever reason, I pissed off this person enough for that person to go to my page, go to every single one of my videos, and press the dislike button without them actually watching the video. Because for them to watch some of my videos, for example, the Ambassador movie, that's a 4-hour movie, so I highly doubt it that you're disliking my stuff out of legitimate reasons. When I go to dislike something, it's usually something like a clickbait or something like that. Otherwise, I don't fuck with other people's profiles and be a dick and dislike something. That's like getting into an argument at a bar and the person not liking the argument and then slashing out your fucking tires because they either lost the argument or they're just that type of person. So this person took the time out of his life or her life to go around and dislike every single one of my fucking videos. Now that speaks volumes about the type of person who that is and what their character is. Like, to be able to have the will to do that, to take the time out of your life to purposely fuck with someone and dislike everything of theirs. Wow. That's all I gotta say. Like, you might as well just take a baseball bat to my fucking car and smash it out. That's basically the same thing. That's the society we live in. Just for the simple fact that you don't like someone, they will take that out on you, and they will dislike you, and they will discredit you in whatever way fucking possible, instead of working on themselves. So, that's my little rant. It kind of pissed me off. I really don't give a shit that there's dislikes beside my videos. I mean, I know I make good content, so I don't need likes and subscriptions to substantiate that for me. However, they're nice nonetheless. So I want to give a special thank you to the person who went around and disliked every single one of my videos. Thanks for not having a life. Like, that time that you spent fucking with me could have been time spending on yourself and trying to grow yourself instead of fucking with people in which you have no personal ties to. Like, you don't know me personally. Fuck. Anyways, so the build bar is almost maxed out, and my last check was 9.8, so filling this build bar out will bring the build up to 10.8. Now, I've checked all the way around the perimeter at night and at daytime to make sure that there wasn't any rendering issues, and so far we're good. I'm quite shocked and happy to report that there is absolutely no rendering issues. However, the sad thing is that there's a shit ton of stuff missing on the exterior of the buildings. The good news is that I got most of the buildings completed to where I wanted, barring with an exception of the residential, where I just put minimal things like beds and dressers. I was able to complete, which I was quite shocked. Let's go to the workshop. So this would be the kitchen area, chill area, I guess. Kind of cool. Now, since everyone at the academy is live-in, you don't really need a bartender or anything like that selling stuff, because everyone living at the academy gets free stuff because they're living there. And it's their produce that they're producing, so why would they pay for it? So that's why I'm not going to have any traders or anything like that at this particular settlement. Well, I guess we can go in the greenhouse. I'll try to keep this short. And I also want to see if it's going to be disliked immediately within the first day, because I'm pretty sure I know who's doing it. And I've already blocked one person. So we'll see if there is another person. So this is the planters. You got a little lab testing here. Test out to make sure that the leaves are growing fine, etc. Another one up here. Nothing too fucking special about the greenhouse. Just basic. Can't go that way. But it does look pretty cool at nighttime, I have to admit. So above the kitchen, we have another washroom. Which is kind of cool. Cleanliness is godliness. And cleanliness of mind is also godliness, meaning that you don't go around fucking with people's shit and disliking everything in sight. This would be kind of like a council area, maybe therapy area, perhaps a meditation area. Something like that. We've already seen Head Honcho's room. And so I did add kind of the only thing really tactical that I did add to this game. A couple of these radar jammers and a radar, so the academy could be confident with some defense. There's a radar control and the very small armory that the temple has. And I also added another lab. This lab is meant for the head honcho, and I added another washer dryer for a total of 2 dryers, 2 washers, which for 24 people is kind of low. I would kind of like to have 4 washers and dryers, but I'm also limited on the amount of room I can add. So at this point, once I fill up this build bar, reduce it down through the weapon glitch, and then I will do another walk around, make sure there's no more rendering issues. And then, since I will be already at 10.8 times the build limit, I'll have to just carefully watch for rendering issues. So I'm basically going to make a hard save file. Once this bar gets to red, and then yeah, I'll just slowly add. There's our Alchemy section, where they take gold and, what's it called? Not monetized, but something like that. Because the ancients used to use gold. I think it was monetized gold or something, or monetized gold or something. The ancients used to use gold to be able to or powderize it into a form where they can inhale it, and would have the same effects of DMT, but even more powerful. That's what would raise people up to an elevated consciousness, apparently. So here's our first floor of our school room, or classroom. You have full-size desks for the students, small classes, 2 teachers per 6 students. So it's a very hands-on place. Kind of cool little council area or discussion area. A terminal here for checking up on the internet. And that brings us to our second classroom. Again, 6 students. You can have people chill out, read, study if they need to. I put these little googly monsters up here. Since this is a spiritual site, it's just to represent more so that there will always be fear in your life. And fear will always be present, but it's up to us to be able to accept that fear and to be courageous enough to push past that fear. So that's what these little shadows kind of represent. They represent the fear that's constantly in our life and our battle to not suppress it, but to challenge it, overpower it, if you will. So I have one more thing to show you, and that's in here. This is also like a meditation room or a council room or a classroom. I was just thinking of putting some storage in here, like a bunch of crates and shit like that. But yeah, this is all grouped towards group therapy, group talking, etc., etc. Shit like that. And then we go downstairs into the little cave. And this is our meditation cave. You can either come down here in solitude or have an instructor guide you through meditation. But it's the best place in the build to meditate because it's the quietest. So yeah, that's that. There's no exit that way. We'll do a quick outside tour. I'm just wondering if my video is going to be disliked as I'm making this. I want to make sure that all my videos are disliked from here on forth. Let's see if that'll happen or not. So, I mean, it looks done on the exterior, but trust me, it's not. Especially on the other side. Here I would still have to add a lot of potted plants. I wouldn't mind putting some of these fog condensers, but the problem with fog condensers and any moving parts is that they will add rendering issues to them later. Oh, what happened? Something happened.